As you can see by these clothes strewn about my couch, I was gonna release a trip to the thrift today. However, Supreme decided to announce the Supreme North Face collaboration. And you guys know me, I love the Supreme collaborations with the North Face. I'm a big fan of the North Face. These are not all Supreme collaborations. This is like a vintage Steve take. I got a ton of different stuff. I'm going to make a North Face collection video soon. If you guys wanna see that, of course, smash the like button down below. And shout out to everyone that shows love on these videos, that likes them, that comments. I appreciate you guys. For real, it means the world to me to see the support that I get on these videos. I don't really know how I feel about this Supreme North Face collaboration. Just like I don't know how I feel about the fact that this Samsung logo never actually hits the corner. It gets close, but it never hits the freaking corner. If you guys see it hit the corner at any point throughout this video and you guys comment the exact timestamp where it hits the corner, I'll either send you guys something, maybe I'll send you guys some cash on Cash App. But yeah, like I said, I don't know how I feel about this collaboration, and we're gonna talk about this collaboration and the entire week 10 drop list, because Dropsbyjay blessed our eyeballs, our corneas, with the entire drop list. I've been waiting for this moment for quite some time. I have talked about wanting Supreme to collaborate with the North Face and release a Himalayan jacket for years. I was really excited when I first saw this release because I thought they were gonna do a Himalayan. I'm glad that they didn't do a Himalayan with this particular graphic, but I just really want to see Supreme do a Himalayan jacket. Like I said in my other video, the Baltoro is the second warmest jacket they have. I think the only other jacket that's warmer is the Himalayan. And it seems like, based off the votes on my own Instagram, the Starlife, THESTARRLIFE, Supreme Hustle, Dropsbyjay, Supreme Community, all these platforms, it seems like a lot of people like this collaboration. And for that reason, I am going to offer promotion this week, which I did a couple weeks back. I don't know how many more times I can even offer this promotion. Once the Cook group reaches max members, it will be closed off and no new members will be allowed in for a while. Anyone who signs up for the Cook group using that top link in the description down below and using my code STAR, STARR, which will not only get you 15% off, but if you sign up from this video before like Wednesday night at 10 p.m., you will get a free slot ran for any item you want this week, which includes the North Face release, and those slots will be ran on Mech. Now, if you're already in the Cook group, you can have slots ran. It is all a pay after success system, so you only pay if your slot hits. And I recommend having slots ran this week, and I'll talk about which items I think will resell. But if you sign up after this video and sometime before like Wednesday at 10 p.m., like I said, all you have to do, DM me your email and Discord name. That way I can verify you signed up, and then I'll send you a form on Discord that you can fill out and have your information ran on Mech this week. It's like one of the best bots when it comes to cooking Supreme. And if you're not new to the channel and you don't know what the Cook group is, essentially the Cook group is a group that will give you information and tools to help you cop limited sneakers and limited clothing items. For example, all VIP members have access to Cardinal, which is completely free. And if you don't know what Cardinal is a premium autofill service that not only works on Supreme, but it absolutely destroys websites like Palace, Kith, Union. Essentially what it does is it mimics keystrokes, so that way it doesn't allow them to detect it as a bot, and it helps prevent you from getting high traffic errors. Of course, it's never a guarantee. I mean, last week I went completely manual and I still got like 4 high traffic errors. That being said, when it comes to autofills, this is the best autofill on the market right now. And all VIP members get that service completely free, as well as access to a bunch of other channels and information. They get access to the Brick Flip channel. You can buy the sneakers straight from Foot Locker, Finish Line, Champs, and it finds sneakers that are discounted heavily that are currently selling on StockX for more money. And even if you buy that item and go to sell it on StockX and you are unable to sell it, a lot of them are zero risk because it will usually tell you whether or not that company offers free returns. There's just so many different ways to make money in that Cook group. So if you guys want to get involved with reselling, like I said, click the top link in the description, use my code STAR, STARR, and if you guys sign up after this video and then DM me on Instagram with proof that you signed up, you will get a free slot ran this week for any of these North Face items or anything on this drop list that we are about to discuss. Like I said, I've been waiting for this Himalayan jacket for a long time, but I really don't know how I feel about it, because although this is exactly what the mock-ups showed us, and I was excited when I saw the mock-ups, the more I think about it, it's just a jacket that has a big ass S on it. Kind of disappointing, but I just would have liked to see them do something with this Himalayan jacket, because I've wanted to see the Himalayan jacket released for so long, so I wish they would have done something cooler with this jacket. For those of you guys that are unfamiliar with the North Face, the Himalayan jacket is the North Face's warmest jacket, but we've seen Supreme collaborate with the North Face on a Baltoro jacket 2 other times, I believe, with the Mountain Baltoro jacket and then the Statue of Liberty Baltoro jacket. Now, all these jackets are named after mountain ranges or mountains, like the Nuptse, the Baltoro, the Himalayan, even the Denali Fleece. The North Face names a lot of their jackets after mountain ranges or mountains, and like I said, the Himalayan jacket is known to be their warmest, or at least one of their warmest jackets. This is not the $400 Himalayan jacket that you guys see on the North Face's website. This is the Summit Series $750.
No! God, please, no!
Retail straight from the North Face jacket, meaning that it's probably gonna be more than that from Supreme. So if you are going for this piece thinking that this is going to be the item to resell, I would be cautious, because if you look at the last Ball Toro that released, I mean, that thing's basically a brick. It could still resell because the Himalayan jacket is a jacket that's not always readily available from the North Face. It could be extremely limited, but I just would hate to see one of you guys be stuck with a brick that you guys are unable to resell. And with how we've been seeing a lot of the North Face collaborations resell, I don't have a whole lot of confidence in it, although I will say this collaboration does have some potential. I do like the jacket. I think if you go for colors, I would say black and surprisingly maybe even green over red, just because I think they'll produce less green jackets, but the green like Nickelodeon slime colorway is definitely a lot less wearable than the red, so it's kind of hard, but I think the black is probably the safest bet when it comes to this week's release. If you look at the ARC logos, for example, I think the black is the third or maybe even second best when it comes to selling. The purple is actually the highest, and although the purple is not the most wearable, they produce a lot less units of the purple colorway, which is why that purple sells for more than the black. Now, moving on to a safer investment, a safer bet if you want to get into reselling or you want to reselling the items, the mountain jacket. Now, I personally will probably go for the mountain jacket, and if I do not get absolutely shit on by Supreme and get high traffic error, because Supreme loves to fuck me as if I was Riley Reid, then I think it will be coppable this week. But once again, these jackets do retail for $398. I wouldn't be surprised if we saw these resell for maybe $100 to $150 over retail. I mean, this does have potential. I mean, the North Face hype and the S logo hype coming together to create the Superman collaboration of all times. You'll have the S on your chest. Yeah. You're gonna evolve from Superman to Supreme Man. You're gonna literally look like a Supreme hypebeast superhero in any of these pieces. I do think that this will have the potential to resell. I see a lot more hype for this than I do for the Supreme ARC logo mountain jackets that released, and it seemed like those mountain parkas still ended up reselling. I mean, they didn't resell for a whole lot of money, but even now they're going for, I think, over $700 in almost every color. But I don't think it'll do that right out the gate. I think it will take a little bit of time to get up there. That's just kind of how these North Face collaborations have been reselling lately. And I think some of the safer bets will be actually the bags. Like, for example, this backpack I think will definitely resell. Like all backpacks, it will of course start off just barely like $20, maybe $30 over retail. But if you look at like the RTG backpack, if you look at really any of the Expedition backpack, the mountain backpack, all those backpacks are going for like double retail, like over $300. And the retail on this backpack is probably gonna be right around 168 buckarooskies. So I do think the backpack's probably one of the safer purchases if you are trying to get involved with reselling. And if you have a slot ran this week for any of these items, I do recommend running your own card as well. So I recommend not only having a slot ran in the Discord, but I also recommend running your own information manual, basically taking on a whole new identity. You can have Spider-Man be ran as your slot, and then you can have Peter Parker be ran manually, but you should definitely run it with a separate card number, separate address, separate email, and separate phone number. It can be a Google Voice number for all I care. I mean, you can learn all these tricks. You can even learn how to have it sent to the same address and not have it flagged by Supreme, all within the Discord group. So like I said, click that top link in the description, use my code STAR if you want to get into reselling online. There's so much information and a lot of stuff in that Discord group. Now, I have no way of speculating what the retail of these fleece hoodies are gonna be, because these are not Denali fleeces and I'm not quite sure the exact style of this jacket. Obviously, they're fleece jackets. You got the Nickelodeon slime color, which looks like it's made of the Grinch's pubic hair. Then you got the red and the black color, and I do think that these are some of the harder pieces. In fact, I actually do not mind the S logo on these pieces at all. I don't know, I think these pieces are actually wearable. They're definitely the better pieces. I do wish it wasn't such an exaggerated S logo. If it was just like a normal size, like stitched in tackle twill S logo, or even if you had like the Supreme spell out that they do across the side. Like if someone has an extra large and they take it off and hang it, I'm gonna stand next to it and the S is literally gonna be bigger than me. I walk around like I got an S on my chest. No, I got an S on my whole body. I don't know, man. The fleece is one of the only cool items, honestly, and I think the retail for the fleece is going to be less than the mountain jacket, like $250 to $350. Now we are seeing some other accessories drop. We're seeing these shoulder bags release. I think these are going to be a safe bet, but I don't like them at all. From their purple label, which is like their Japanese release shit, they've released these bags, but way cooler. We've seen the gloves with the S's. Like if you wear this as a complete fit, like bro, it's just gonna be like a snake. Just you're just gonna be able to spell out the snake sound. Like it's just so big.
That's what she said.
I don't know, the gloves are trash. The sleeping bag is all right, I guess. It's a Dolomite bag. I mean, I just wish this sleeping bag was like something a little bit different. Like for example, if you had like the full like cocoon fucking Egyptian coffin sleeping bags, that would be hard. I know it'd be more expensive, but that'd at least be cool. I might cop a sleeping bag. I think what I'm probably gonna go for is the fleece. The fleece is the hardest piece. Bars! It doesn't have the big S on the back, which makes it a little bit more wearable, and I feel like the S is like, kind of just looks better on the fleece than it does on the other pieces. I'll probably go for a mountain parka, a backpack, I'll go for the shoulder bag still, and a sleeping bag. I don't think I'm gonna go for a Himalayan jacket. That could change Thursday, of course. If you guys wanna see the live cop this Thursday, smash the like button down below. I might end up going for some other pieces. No matter what, I'm gonna go for this collaboration. I do think it has some potential, and you guys know I got a North Face collection. I should do that collection video soon. Now, we do have the complete drop list. So we have the Supreme Leica Binoculars. If you are planning on reselling this, you are delusional. These binoculars are gonna be like $400 to $500. So once again, super expensive. It's created by Leica. If you guys don't know what Leica is, like the Rolex of cameras. And anything from Leica is super expensive. So I would not be surprised if these retailed at $400. We're seeing this hockey pullover, which I don't think is that bad. It's like a hoodie that's supposed to look like you're wearing a V-neck over it, I guess. It has a Supreme spell out, which I don't like, but I do love these colorways. That like Warriors colorway and the Pirates colorway look freaking dope. You got the little V-neck pullover, which I guess the V-neck is to really bring in the bros, like the Calebs, the Brads, the Chads, this, I don't know, I was gonna try to think of more ad names. The Lances, you know, all of those individuals doing cake stands, but it's not just like the normal bros. This is like the Midwest bros or like the Canadian bros. The bros that have to face some colder weather that aren't just like in LA doing cake stands at their lake house every weekend. Or the people that are like gonna go to tailgates and get really up and just like try to fight everybody. That's what these are for. You have the Shadow Plaid Flannel, which is one of the harder pieces dropping this week, but you could easily just get a Pendleton. I say that with every single flannel. I will say this plaid is one of the better plaids, and I am definitely considering it. I need to see if it's wool. If it's not wool, I might consider getting this for the personal collection. I do like these colorways, and although you can get a Pendleton for a fraction of the price, finding this exact plaid is a little bit difficult, and I do think is a really nice plaid. I just feel like there are some alternatives that you could get, but this is definitely a nicer piece from this release. Now, another really dope drop that's happening are the beautiful floral pantalones. You guys know I've talked about these before. These are the granny fucking pantalones of the century. You got the floral paterations, and having the floral paterations on the thigh where you have literally Granny's garden just flexed up on your inner thigh, she's not gonna be able to help but look at your cock region. And just like Supreme is smoking dick with some of these releases, Granny's gonna be not gonna finish that joke, actually. Yeah, I'm definitely not gonna finish that. I'm sorry. I don't want to offend your guys' grandma. Just know, watch out for your grandma, because you already know once COVID's over, I'm pulling to the retirement home flexed up in these floral pantalones. These are the Pinup Chinos. I think they're calling it the Pinup Chinos because on the back they have like a little Supreme Pinup Girl patch, which we've seen that same graphic used from FTP before. It was rumored to release last week. They didn't release. They basically just blue balled the shit out of us, but now they're releasing and your boy is gonna cop. You have this matching hoodie and short combo, which looks like you've been rolling around in oil slicks for the last 3 months. It's the spray ground hoodie. I mean, a part of me kind of likes the way it looks in photographs, but I feel like it's gonna look really shitty in person. Both these are trash, and I'm gonna pass on both of them. You have this patchwork velour polo. I don't know if they just ran out of fabric on one of the colorways on the inner like elbow. What's that called? I thought it had like a really weird name, like the anus or something. I know that's their asshole, but I thought it was something similar to that. I don't know. Either way, in that region, you have like a skinned leopard, and I don't know if they just ran out of fabric, why they put that in there. What the fuck is that? I don't know. This whole thing is trash. I don't know why they made this velour patchwork polo. I mean, maybe that other like more pastel color with the blues and like the tans, maybe someone could rock that or pull that off. It's not for me personally, but the grannies might like that too. So if you are trying to build your granny fucking collection, this might be the piece for you. You have this Interstate Thermal. I'm not gonna look up where all these interstates are from. I'm assuming all these interstates are from the New York area. You have this cutout, like it just says Supreme in big ass cutout letters, distorted like the Everlast logo. And if you thought I was gonna like this, I don't know why, because it's trash and it's gonna be like $90, maybe $80. I don't really care what it's gonna be. All I know it's gonna be more than $60, and that's too much money for this damn ugly ass t-shirt. But getting to the beanies and the hats. Okay, so the beanies, you have this one that's got the Matrix Supreme flowing downward. I'm not going for this personally. You have the Supreme beanie that has like the little sequins spelling out Supreme, so basically it's made from like shiny little circles that come out of a stripper's vagina. I don't know. I absolutely hate these like little sequin bedazzled pieces. I don't know why they released these. Not to mention, I don't even think they're gonna be sewn in. If it's anything like the hoodie they released a while ago, these might just be glued on. I hope to God they actually stitched all these sequins into the beanie, because when I got that hoodie, I was so thoroughly disappointed. I'm not trying to have this look like a stripper's Christmas, so I'm not gonna be copying this. You do have this cashmere beanie. Now, this is a thicker knitted beanie. The way that the knit looks, it looks like it's gonna be one of those like shitty fitted knitted beanies. Bars fitted knitted. Ooh, yo, boys got bars, baby. I'm feeling like Young Jeezy. As you can see, you have that same graphic that we saw on the color block fleece, that same color blocking that's clearly inspired by Pete Mondrian. So once again, if you're trying to bag an art hoe, the girls that be wearing the little lace socks with the docks and like a little spaghetti strap crop top, even when it's way too cold outside for that, you can flex up on her with the Pete Mondrian. You can talk about it. Yeah, this is from Pete Mondrian. He's one of my favorite artists. And I do think this is one of the items that has the potential to resell in black or maybe even the color black. I mean, the color block seems a little less wearable, but either way, these box logo beanies almost always go, but it seems like we are seeing a lot of these, so I don't want to say for sure, but it's a cashmere beanie. It's gonna be like between $34 and $40, so I would not be surprised if you could fit this in another cart with something. And then we got the hats, and I don't like this hat. This hat's utter garbage. I don't even know the name of it. And then you got this box logo hat, which I mean, this is a wool camp cap. So basically, if you put this on your dome piece, it's gonna feel like you have syphilis on your forehead. I'm just not a fan of it. Yeah, I don't know. I mean, it might do all right on the aftermarket. It might resell a little bit, but I just don't think it's that wearable because wool hats always feel like syphilis on your dome. If that sounds appealing to you, if syphilis all over your face sounds appealing, then these wool camp caps might be the cap for you. But for me personally, it does not sound that appealing, and I will be passing on this piece as well. So quick little recap, what I think I'm gonna go for: the fleece, the backpack, the sleeping bag, the shoulder bag, maybe a mountain parka, maybe even a Himalayan jacket. I might get something from the whole fucking North Face collaboration. I might go for the shadow plaid flannel. I definitely want those floral chinos all up in my inner thigh region. That way I can slide in your grandma's DMs. I mean, she probably don't have an Instagram, so it's basically slide in her Facebook messaging app. And maybe the cashmere beanie, but that's basically it. I don't think it's a terrible week for resale. There are some items where you can make your money, but definitely know what you're gonna go for. Like I said before, if you guys do want to sign up for the premium Discord, make sure you click that top link in the description and use my code STAR, S-T-A-R-R. Anyone who signs up using that code after this video and before like Wednesday at 10 p.m. that way we have time to actually import all your information into Mech, we'll get a free slot ran for anything from this drop. All you gotta do is once you sign up, make sure you DM me on Instagram with your email and your Discord name so I can verify you have signed up and you are who you say you are, and then I will send you a message on Discord. Make sure your Discord name has like the proper caps, proper numbers, all that shit. Make sure it's typed out exactly how it looks on Discord, and then I'll send you the form on Discord. You can fill that out and have a free slot ran this week. So if you guys want, or if you guys have been thinking about it, I definitely recommend signing up for the premium Discord in the description down below. But what are you guys going for this week? Let me know in the comments down below. Smash the like button, show some love if you like the video, subscribe, turn post notifications. Thank you guys so much for watching. I appreciate it from the top and bottom of my heart. And as always, this video is way too long, so keep living the star life. Peace the fuck out.
Same bitch, holler when you feel this. Fresh up out the county, tell them hoes to get up on me. I was in that motherfucker with some killers.